Announcing Jane the Disco Queen.
Can I be an 80s daydream? Can I dance real slow, baby? I know you wanna know.
Last year I felt changes, and then literally everything off, and I reapplied, put it on. So we have this sitting on again, and this is the style. And I'm you a dusty hoe. Dust this fan. Okay, so I am about to do a quick little up-to-do on this hair. She is not down, so I'll show how I like to apply my wigs per se for my healthy hair journey. Basically, I have a wig cap right here. As you can see, I am straight up forehead in general, so that's why I do the baby hairs. I don't mold it, nothing, literally. I put the wig cap on. I'm not with that other stuff that everybody else do. So you can go on and exit if you want what everybody else does. She's been customized and fit to my little peanut head. This hair just been sitting. I've curled this hair maybe like a week ago, maybe 2. Feel like 2, but it's probably a week. Fix that real quick. Nope, that's worse. Hold on. Now, folks. There we go. Okay. So I pre-sectioned the hair. For the most part, it is what I want. Sorry. I was not trying to do that on camera. No, we haven't combed this hair out, so it looks cute to me, I know, but I don't know what it's looking like on camera per se. Everything always has a different perspective. So even I be like, I don't know how I feel about this until I see it on camera. So I'm gonna take just a little hair from here. It don't have to be perfect. It can be messy. And that's also the whole point of doing a messier or wilder curl, because everything don't have to be perfect, and in a sense a curl naturally teases up. So then I'm probably gonna do this off camera just for the sake of I really need to see. So I will be back. Of course, as always, I look so cute. I forgot what I was gonna say because I got distracted by my damn self. So I did not even do much, literally. I just used, oops. I thought I was gonna use this brush right here, but I was like, girl, no. As soon as I said I need to get up, I was like, girl, no, that is not gonna work. And so I use this to just brush. So I still have yet to brush off the hair. So next, I am going to basically gel my shit down. And then I need to figure out how I'm gonna get a water bottle, because I left my water bottle at the salon and I don't know why the hell I took it, but whatever. So hopefully later I can show you how I properly take it out. I don't just pull it out. Literally, I saturate everything with water. And my water concoction is literally water, like 2 drops of patchouli, and then right now, because I just made that new oil, which let me get there. My new oil right here. So all those products that I just refilled, like my lotions and my oils, it has like the residue of all of those in that. So that's all that is. And literally I just spray here, drench it, get it as wet as possible. Water be dripping. Normally I have a towel and I just hold it and just drench, drench, drench. Kind of like massage it. You don't want to pull, you want to actually massage. So since I'm massaging, I do product myself up. And I've been using this, literally, I've been using this since I was in high school or since I was 18. I don't know when I started using like that product per se, but most definitely it was inspired by my sister being a bitch to me because she didn't want to take me to go get what I need. So she would just throw her shit at me. So this is inspired by her. So that's the part that she always like to leave out. She always like to hurry up and say what she gotta say. So I don't say that. And one time I beat that hoe. I was like, I said it and it felt good because I got the look that I needed to be seen from the person there. I know, she be talking about me. It's like, I really don't care. Because baby, you ain't accomplished nothing in life but what? Nothing. Only thing you did was be a major at Yates. Literally. That's the only thing. Oh, and basketball. That's the only thing. The only thing. Little on these ends, it's just sitting. Cause I've been waiting to do this style. But I wanted a blonde moment, so I had to give myself a blonde moment. So, okay, so we got that situated. And then next, I use this Ebon glue. I have me a little sticky poo right here. And I just take my sticky poo. And I do just as thin as possible. And then I'm doing as thin as possible, as close as possible away from my edges. Like I'm actually on my face because that's where I specifically lay my lace. I don't lay it on my hair. I specifically lay it as far away as possible. And that's why I drench my face with water. So, and I only wear this for about a little bit. Cause like I listen, see like these little marks right here? That's me being lazy. That's what that is right there. 100%. Cause we all have those moments. And that's just me being lazy and just wearing this hair and it being that one wig that literally I could just put on and go. And when I wear my scarves to hold it when I'm not gluing it, sometimes they can be a little tight when it's just time for me to give myself a break. And that's all it is to it. And laziness. So I don't let this dry or nothing, like literally. It's really tacky from first go. Like, if you someone who ain't got patience for anything, because that's me. If you do not have patience for nothing, this is my shit right here. Everything is going straight on my face. And then I'm using that glue for these baby hairs right on here, right on here, and then here. Because it's molded, I really ain't gotta do shit. So yeah, that's why I kind of just went ahead and did my forehead. That way I can use that for that. And then if I'm lazy and don't want to do shit, I ain't gonna do shit. And then also, this is where my water comes into play because, yeah, we activating. In a sense, we are activating this stuff to make it tacky-er, faster, but also depending on how you dry it, it can help mold it faster. So like literally, it don't matter how much I'm on time. Whether I take my time or I don't take my time. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time. And the thing about it is, I come to accept that flaw about myself because a long time ago, I've come to accept that that is an OCD trait that God gave me to break. And I knew that's what that was when I was in cosmetology school. I knew that was exactly what it was because I kid you not. Now, I've been really good lately. And that's just me still like really practicing on it. Like, I told myself, I give myself grace because I know it's the OCD-ness of me that God is trying to break from me. Because when you constantly try to do something and it's not working, just like this baby hair here, just leave it be. Just leave it be, because you never know what could happen. And so literally, all I'm doing is just drenching most of that gel, glue, whatever you want to call it, with water, and I'm basically thinning it out to the point where when I take off my stuff, it won't leave like that white cast residue. So that's why it's important for so much time to talk because my water's almost out. And yeah, we make sure she stay on deck. So whew, that felt good. Let me stop. But it really does. And that's what you should be enjoying about being alive, is that breath right there. Because literally, you don't appreciate that breath until you get a little bit older. And not older and I think I'm an old ass hag or anything like that. But older in the sense where your just body changes and reacts differently. Like literally, last year I felt changes, and then literally, it's almost January, it's almost my new year, and here comes some more changes. But one thing for sure is one day, I don't know what I was doing, just randomly out loud to myself, I feel like I said out loud too. I know I didn't think it. I was like, you about to be happy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to believe that shit, because why would I randomly just say that shit out loud? Huh? So I'm like, you know what, bitch? Every time we gonna remember to tell ourselves, you about to be happy. Or whenever I'm in doubt, I had a doubtful moment. I was like, nah, you about to be happy, because I flashback to the kitchen. You about to be happy. And 100%, I am happy. I am, because I reached a milestone that only I understand. No one else can understand it but me. So even if that's you about to be happy, I'm actually happy about that. Like, I woke up so good. So, yeah, and I'm proud of myself because I didn't cry. Because, baby, I don't want to be sappy. That is not something that I like to do. Now, only person I want to be sappy in front of is my mother freaking husband or man or whatever. Because I want my man to know, like, I care. Like, but I'm not going to argue and cry. Like, that's the one thing that I want to stop. Because I don't need people thinking anything sad about that cry. And yeah, so I'm just gonna lie to calm all this out, because I cannot walk around with that like that in my good conscience. And if I have to refresh, I've already said that I'll refresh, but knowing me, I might get lazy depending on what time it is. Because already, just sitting here looking at myself in the mirror, it looks good. It looks good already to me. So, and it's so crazy because this style right here is such a hairstyle that my dad would so love on me. That is what's so funny. Like, I'm just sitting here and I was like, because 100% a lot of these words are dedicated to my daddy. Like, some of these things that I said, that's why I was working hard on not crying. Because now, nigga, now. Oh! Lord, just had that flashback. Just had that flashback, because one thing I always want to know is, what did I do as a little kid? Because I know I did not feel like I cried. I did not feel like I cried. I feel like something in me said, don't you motherfucking cry. And I didn't cry. And something in me told me to look him dead straight in his eyes. Like, as a kid, as a now, that's what I remember hearing myself tell myself as a child. And I'm talking, I feel like I moved to Houston at 6 or 7. So factor in 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. I feel like mentally I might have just been 6 or 7. See, that's cute. And the thing about this is, if I want to wear a scarf, I can still wear a scarf. Oh. But I wouldn't wear it like this, 100%. I wouldn't wear a scarf like this. So next, I left out these 2 braids. And I got my Beauty Coos. And see, yes, that's gonna get them. So I should spread this out. Now that's gonna get the girl. Let me stop. But that's for real. Like, that's when you know something cute is when you got the little hair flip thing going on. And this isn't even too high. And the thing about this is, I just saw, I don't even want to say ghetto girl, but it's just like, you know, a girl from the hood when you see a girl from the hood. And I see a girl from the hood doing some good ass fucking hair. And literally, I didn't like the height of the ponytail, but I know, like, because I didn't like it, I know, like, her girls are eating them up. But baby, if I can remember, because I think I shared something by her. So if I can remember, I'm gonna put this ponytail. Oh, this ponytail. And the thing about it is, I would do this ponytail, but I want somebody chocolate to do this ponytail. Like, I need me a tall, like, Megan Thee Stallion type of girl. Houston type of girl, basically. A Beyonce type of girl. Even though I am that. I can admit that. But I need a chocolate. That's like literally the one thing I don't care about is color. But my chocolate girl, yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Ooh, speaking of a chocolate girl, I think I just found one in my head. And she would totally do it. I know she would. And that ain't even say it. Never say never, because she might say no, bitch. But if what I feel is what I feel, she loves me. So ain't nothing to it but to ask. And you never know. I might manifest her by speaking about her. So, but I follow her on Instagram. So if it really gets to a point where I'm like, I want to try this, can I do it on you? And can you just model it? Because she's a beauty pageant girl. So that right there in a sense, and how beautiful she is, baby, yes. She's a rock. So this is how everything turned out. All right, let's do that again. Okay. This is how everything turned out. I took my scarf and everything off, and I reapplied more water and more glue or gel, and then I re-wet everything and molded everything again, and then put it on. So we have this sitting on again, and this is the style. And I'm glad I put jewelry on with it because it really completes everything. Also, editing Kamil, dust hoe, you dusty hoe, dust this fan. Reminder.
When they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you got it right. Body readers come polite, don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm tryna go up tonight. Hoes and hoochies left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies is pimps tonight. Living inside a dream. Let's lay where the love is laid.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that her in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Laurent. She drive a Nissan and she in a Beamer.